So in this video we'll see one important problem in Z transform. Find the Z transform of cos omega naught n u of n. Several times this question has been asked, okay, in the university, especially Anna University. In other words, the question will be given as find the Z transform of x of n is equal to cos omega naught n u of n. Now we'll proceed with the formula. Since cos is involved, you know the formula for cos theta, e power j theta plus e power minus j theta by 2. And here theta is nothing but cos omega naught n. So this will be cos omega naught n is e power j omega naught n plus e power minus j omega naught n by 2. Clear? So the problem Z transform of cos omega naught n u of n will be Z transform of this formula. Clear? So Z transform of A plus B is Z transform of A plus Z transform of B. Then here we are using the formula Z transform of A power n u of n, which is Z by Z minus A or 1 by 1 minus A Z inverse. So here A is nothing but e power j omega naught. So this will be 1 by 1 minus A Z inverse, and for second term it will be, instead of plus you will have a minus because we have here minus. Then do the LCM. LCM, multiply the denominator, and this will come here and this will come here. Simple mathematics. 1 plus 1, 2. And for second term and fourth term, Z inverse take common, take minus outside, because always try to write the positive power as the first term. So this will be e power j omega naught plus e power minus j omega naught. Clear? So 1 by 2, 1 plus 1, 2 I told you. E power j omega naught plus e power minus j omega naught is nothing but what? 2 cos omega naught. Z inverse right in the front. Don't write here. Angle will get confused. Similarly, multiply the denominator. You will have 4 terms. The last term will be e power plus into e power minus into z power minus 2. E power plus into e power minus is what? E power 0. This general formula written. A power 0 is 1. That's why the last term e power will not come. Clear? Here also take z inverse outside. Write this as the first term and this as the second term. This will be again 2 cos omega naught. Clear? Numerator 2 take common. This 2 will get cancelled. 1 minus z inverse cos omega naught by 1 minus 2 z inverse cos omega naught plus z power minus 2 is the final answer. So how to convert to positive powers? Multiply numerator and denominator by the highest opposite negative power. Here it is minus 2 means multiply by z square, 1 into z square, z inverse into z square, z. 1 into z square, All the simple simplification you know. Here z is, take z common outside, this will be z into z minus cos omega naught, and the denominator will be z square minus 2z cos omega naught plus 1. Clear? This is the final answer. Try to memorize this, because in 13 marks, part B, part C, you may have to use the formula Z transform of cos omega naught n u of n. And that time you did not derive again, just write this formula, z into z minus cos omega naught by z square minus 2z cos omega naught plus 1. Here we have done using negative powers. If you want to use the positive powers, the place where we use the formula, this step, here we will have a change. Instead of 1 by 1 minus a z inverse, we will have z by z minus a. A here is e power j omega naught. Z by z minus a plus z by z minus a. Again LCM. Carefully do the steps, and then here take z common, 2 common, all that, and you'll get the final answer what we got before here. In any powers you can do the problem, doesn't matter. And you can try this problem. Z transform of sin omega naught n u of n. The answer is z sin omega naught by z square minus 2z cos omega naught plus 1. Here I have written answer in negative powers. So what will be the change in cos omega naught n and sin omega naught n? Where will be the change? The change will be here. Instead of plus we will have minus. for sin theta. Instead of 2 you will have 2j or 2i. Carefully proceed the problem and get the final answer. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. Try it and see. This you can use it as notes I told you before itself. Okay. Now we'll go for the second problem. Second problem is given x of n equal to 3 into 3 power n minus 2 into 2 power n u of n. Find x of z. Question can be asked in any way I told you. So here you know the same formula, z transform of a power n u of n, z by z minus a. So here a is 3, here a is 2. If it is asked for 2 marks or 4 marks, directly you can come to this step, writing this formula. Using this formula, write that and then write the answer. 3 into z by z minus a minus 2 into z by z minus 2. Simplify and get the answer. This is in negative power, positive power, and this is in negative power. Suppose more than 4 marks means do the steps. Deliberately extend the problem. So write the formula for z transform. Then write x of n here. Then summation of a minus b, summation of a minus summation of b. All those steps you write. 3 or 4 steps and then write the final answer. Very important university problem, this one. Several times I have asked. Okay. All the best. Take care.